look like a fucking clown at all times because of my motherfucking lips. Really, at the end of the day, the only person I can have to blame over that is my fucking. I really don't know because there's no one in my fucking family with big lips like mine, so I can't really blame anyone. So I don't understand. I don't understand where these lips came from, but I don't know anyone in my fucking family that has big ass fucking lips like this. So, but all I know is that Kylie Jenner could never. Kylie Jenner could never, because this shit is just all natural. Kylie Jenner is fucking girl. So anyway, the whole Austin Wolf shit is fake. Like it's just fake. I'm just like I was really like on Friday waiting for like results from the court case. That's how you know it's fake because I didn't hear anything. Someone told me in my comments to mention something about the whole ordeal or whatever that happened. And I've been like trying to, I'm like thinking about like what video is okay to post without me like going off the fucking rail. um, I mean, it's fake. And I mean, like, I'm just saying, bro, like, people have fucking made like fucking child pornography jokes for many fucking years. And I'm just saying, like, y'all over here trying to make it seem like it's a sensitive subject. It isn't a fucking sensitive subject, bitch. It isn't. It isn't. There are replicants in this fucking. There are replicants living in this fucking universe with everyone. So there's no such thing as sensitivity at this fucking point. Like, oh, you got raped. You were raped by a replicant. You weren't raped by a human being. It states very clearly in the Bible and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights that everyone is born with a conscience. So I'm just fucking saying, bitch. Like, everyone's born with dignity. So I'm just fucking saying, how the fuck are you born with those things and then you rape someone? Okay, so let's get to the answers here. There are replicants. Like, literally, like Blade Runner fucking replicants. Like, do y'all know what I'm talking about? Blade Runner fucking replicants? I mean, Gaga has made so many, and this is the thing about Rose McGowan. I'm gonna be like, ho, you is the problem, ho. You is the fucking problem, because let me tell you something. Rose is over here trying to fucking make it seem like the supernatural doesn't exist. She's been doing that for many fucking years. Um, and so ironic too, because she was in Charmed, a show that's literally just all about supernatural powers. And in real life, she's, I guess the universe does love irony because it's just like someone whose entire like career has revolved around like supernatural events. In real life, she's like she's I wouldn't even call her a realist because it's just like, girl, I wouldn't even call you a realist, girl. I just really wouldn't. I wouldn't call you a realist because I mean, don't you think it's like kind of supernatural that quantum teleportation exists? I don't know. It kind of makes it seem like, oh, telepathy is real. I don't know. I might be wrong. And Rose is also trying to paint it like we've reached the zenith, the apex of like all technology, of all intelligence. I mean, but really at the end of the day, she did out herself, like regarding supernatural things. She started speaking to the transgender woman and telling her to go back to her home planet. Then oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That video where she's completely covered in, um, what is it, whiteout? She's completely covered in fucking whiteout. I don't know how much fucking whiteout they had to fucking get that bitch, like straight up, fucking whiteout off the fucking ass all over her fucking body. And of course, she starts going over that monologue from Blade Runner, which is like very significant because it's just like, no, number one, nothing is lost like tears in the rain. Like, no. Gaga really tried that too, really, in Marry the Night. But that's the thing about your essence and your artistry, Rose and Gaga. Like, y'all love the grotesque type of art, the absurd type of art, the absurd type of art. So, like, you're willing to twist reality around a bit. I mean, Gaga already outed herself because, I mean, shit. she outed herself the moment she fucking said, just dance, it's gonna be okay. Because I was like, no, 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 no. No, there's so many other things you can do that'll make you realize that it's gonna be okay. Because dancing, I really don't think dancing is the only thing. So, what about just eat? It's gonna be okay, or just go to a buffet. It's gonna be okay, or just go to the theme park. It's gonna be okay. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Just go to the beach. Go to the beach. It's gonna be okay. No, of course she twisted reality around, tried to make it seem like everyone's fucking dancing 24/7. Everyone has this dancing fever, and actually, like, only some people have the dancing fever. Not everyone. Actually, most people. I really don't think a lot of, like, most people are dancing. Right now. I think because people just, like, kind of enjoy, like, relaxation, like, generally. Like, just relaxing and fucking, like, watching stuff. You know what I'm talking about? People would rather watch people dance than dance. I don't know. So, I'm not saying everyone doesn't like to dance. I'm just saying that people in general just like to fucking, like, take a break. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, so Rose is over here talking about, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire on the shoulder of Orion. I watched something, something, something on something the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Okay, bitch, number one, you are outing yourself by literally calling out, because Gaga already said this. Gaga already fucking said it. She did it during her puke video. Of course, Rose tried to replicate it, but she failed miserably with all that fucking whiteout all over her fucking face. So, whiteout off the fucking ass. But Gaga, I think, failed too, because this bitch is getting vomited on. And I'm just saying, but anyway, like, the message, the statement about that movie makes it so obvious that there are replicants living amongst us, because, of course, y'all are going to claim, oh, blah, 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 that doesn't exist, but it's just like, no, obviously it does. Like, there are extraterrestrials, and the extraterrestrials are you. Like, I wouldn't even call them extraterrestrials. Y'all are literally just souls. Y'all happen to be souls in this universe. Like, extraterrestrial is like, yeah, I guess you could claim that a lot of fucking people on this planet are fucking extraterrestrials, because y'all know how to teleport. Y'all just have been fucking hiding this shit from me for a very fucking long time, and it's obvious that y'all are fucking immortal, because I've started noticing this since I fucking, like, was born. And of course people be like, oh, you're being selfish, everything's so random about how you were born. And it's just like, no, I'm starting to realize that just kind of very, very weird about how I was born, and like in 1993, and then just like casually the first exoplanet was found in 1992 or some shit. Casually, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, the casualty of that. Then casually I was born into a world where people had already gone to space. Casually I was born into a world where there was already internet. Casually I was born, of course people will be like, you're being so selfish, but it's just like, no, 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 that's not about being selfish. I'm not acting like the world revolves around me. I think it's just kind of like, in a sense, it does, because I've already seen shape-shifting, I've already seen teleportation, and I've seen so many people fucking do it. I've seen people that are supposedly younger than me, because now when I'm thinking, like, if you can teleport, that means that you're older than me, because I can't even fucking do it. So how are you fucking doing it, and yet you're younger than me? So, I'm just saying. Also, I've seen, obviously I've seen telepathy happen, and then Gaga, of course, outed herself again in Sex Dream. She was like, watch me act a fool tomorrow when I run into you. Talking about it, we can't hide the evidence in our heads. We can't hide the evidence in our heads. Okay, what do you mean by that? Telepathy? Bitch, don't try to beat around the bush like, oh, we can't beat the evidence in our head because remember that one time I said I liked you? And now you said you like, no, bitch. We're talking about, bitch. She over here talking about you were in my sex dreams and doing really nasty things. And when I lay in bed, I touch myself when I think of you. These are all thoughts. They're not, like, it's been made very clear in this song that there isn't an overt statement of like, hey, really, like, last night. Then she's all like, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I'm kind of drunk. But like, no, 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 no. She said, watch me act a fool tomorrow when I run into you. She never said, she said tomorrow when I run into you. She didn't say, hey, watch me act a fool after I have drank the alcohol, and then I tell you this. And of course, Gaga is fucking stupid. Of course, she keeps on outing herself because she's over here claiming that being drunk lowers your inhibitions and makes you say things that you normally wouldn't say while you're sober. And I'm just like, no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true because I've been drunk many fucking times. Thank you, Gaga, for inspiring me as a teenager to get drunk because otherwise I wouldn't even be able to call you out. So I've experienced the experience of being drunk many fucking times, and even while drunk, there have been many fucking times that I had self control. Like, I really wouldn't blurt something out that I really normally wouldn't blurt out while I'm fucking sober. So, of course, Gaga outed herself again. She's trying to make it seem like being drunk is complete lack of self control. Yeah, you're dizzy, but that doesn't mean you don't have a mind. Do you understand? You might be physically out of control, but not mentally. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So, mm. But anyway, Rose outed herself. She literally fucking stated indirectly that those are indirect statements. Those are indirect statements because you watch sci-fi movies and then you start seeing the stuff that's in sci-fi movies coming true in reality, even though that's not supposed to happen because these movies are fiction, supposedly. Supposedly, but yet they're science fiction. They aren't just simply fiction, they're science fiction. So when things start, whenever you go into the future and then you're starting to see things that were in movies a long time ago and now they're becoming reality, that means that it's probably 100% likely, and not even likely, it's just 100% happening because it makes so much more sense that extraterrestrials, y'all, have been existing for a very long fucking time, having the power to literally just create new souls, whatever the fuck y'all do. I really don't even fucking know what y'all do. Having the power to create new souls and even potentially even raise them into deliberate fucking planets, and conspiring to create like this illusion so that this person doesn't completely know what the fuck is going on up until y'all start fucking outing yourselves. Because think Gaga outed herself again with that T song, and of course she's gonna be like, I never made that song, AI made it. And I'm gonna be like, no bitch, because no, that's something you would say. So there we go. So you did make it, so goodbye. So that song, this ain't about kings or queens, ain't about you and me. Do you need a dose of truth? What am I supposed to do? How can you deal with it? What do you just do you just avoid the gift? There's something you gotta know. The truth always wins. That's the truth. It's been so long since I've had a cigarette to get this feeling. I need a green detox. The truth will be the winner tonight. So, I mean, seriously, like, that's something that would come out of Gaga's mouth. And of course, she's trying to fucking make it seem like, no, it would never happen. She's pulling this whole Serj Tankian story right now. That's why I'm saying the whole Austin Wolf thing is fake. Because Serj is obviously in your face fucking gay. Like, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, Serj is supposedly a human rights activist. Human rights activists don't handle situations in the way that he has been handling them regarding me calling him a polyamorous homosexual. Human rights activists and humanitarians are on a completely different mental level than the typical, average human being. So I just know by having interacted with people that are very charitable, very understanding. Do you understand? Very empathetic, charitable, philanthropic. I've seen so many of those people throughout my life, and I've realized that a lot of these people, like, I've seen them and they're just like, wow, like, I didn't even know that about myself, and you know that about me. Those are those types of people. Now, Serj, the way he's been handling the situation is just so absurd because just like I'm calling you fucking poly and gay in front of so many fucking people. And I mean, I know the way gossip works. I mean, like, yeah, you tell 1,000 people something and then that shit starts spreading. So I already know how gossip works. So, but I mean, I have gotten a considerable amount, thousands of views on Serj Tankian's art that I've made about him, just flat out stating what he's doing. Gaga is doing this too. Like, she's trying to paint that shit. Like, she really would do that with T, the AI song that was created by the Little Monsters. I mean, I think they stole the lyrics or something. Like, she already wrote the lyrics. Or, I mean, even if she didn't fucking write those lyrics, she would have already said some shit like that. The truth always wins. Y'all really think Gaga wouldn't say some shit like that? While simultaneously saying, but simultaneously the lie is more real than the truth. No, but bitch, I've already heard it too fucking much. I've heard this too fucking much that the truth always wins since I've been a fucking kid. Not no fucking lies, bitch. Lies can't sustain themselves because they're incongruous. Judge Judy even said that. Judge Judy flat out said it. She's just like, in my 70 years of fucking life, and based on my life's experiences, if it doesn't make sense, that means that the truth was not included in the fucking equation. Seriously, that's Gaga right now trying to fucking make it seem I would never make a song like that. Not even in 3 billion years. Never. Never. And Surge is on that level. Like, I could never be gay just because I got in a shower with System of a Down, the whole System of a Down fan base, not fan base. Shavo, Darren, and John, yeah, of course we were in the shower together taking selfies or whatever. In the shower, you know, just fucking flat out naked. And really, truly, everyone knows the nature of System of a Down, so that picture is not CGI. We just know it. We just fucking know it. Everyone knows it. Because Surge might try to make it seem like, oh no, we never did that. That's all CGI. That's all fucking fake. We could never. Because really, at the end of the day, let's be real. Like, Surge is the spokesperson for System of Down. Like, everyone else, like Darren, Shavo, and John, literally just let Surge do the fucking speaking. Like, let's be fucking real. I'm being fucking serious. Like, I mean, we all know this. And they're just, you know, they're really just standing in the, you know, in the back. They're not standing in the fucking front lines like Surge is. Surge is over here like trying to make it all seem like, oh man, like we're all straight and we all have Armenian wives and we're so fucking straight and there can never be men that are more straight than we are, because look at us going out to Armenia. Look at us fucking flying out to Armenia to fucking find some Armenian women and cousins out of all the Armenian women. Cousins. And of course, Surge, of course, is gonna try to fucking paint. This is the thing. That is part of the act that System of a Down engages in, of the absurdities of like, yeah, let's find 2 cousins and marry them and fake marry them. That's literally what CGI marry them. Y'all really think Surge wouldn't do some shit like that, knowing his character? All right. So, I mean, because we know, like, we know Surge's character. Like, he goes on stage fucking singing about murdering women. That's not very typical, dude. And the way that he speaks about it, like, it's not very typical to fucking just, like, celebrate the death of women, your girlfriend's getting unconscious and just being murdered and all this shit. And then you're telling a woman that really, based on that video, Lie, like, really, just by looking at that woman, it's kind of like, I mean, she's not an ugly woman. She looks fresh. She looks like, you know what I mean? Like, me as a gay man looks at that woman and think, I mean, like, she's generally, like, fuckable. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she's not an ugly, deteriorated, destroyed woman. Like, he didn't use an image of a woman that's like literally falling apart and fucking like her scabs are showing and her face is falling off. He never used that woman. He used like a very plump, like very youthful looking fucking like 22-year-old type of fucking woman that's very like in her prime of womanhood. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And that's the imagery that he used. And he literally went off and saying, yeah, if you love me, let me go. And then he goes off talking about, because I'm your brother, have some pride. And I'm just like, no. Let's not try to twist these things around, Surge, and try to make it seem like this is incestual and your sister is hitting on you. Because let's be fucking real. Let's be real. Like, really, the essence of this song really has a lot more to do with you getting rid of this lover that's a woman and really not making much sense. Like, you're not fucking, like, it's not a sad song where you're just saying, like, I mean, I saw you with that man, and I will never, ever get back with you. So, bitch, I fucking hate you. I'll throw you down the clay, blah, 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 blah. But generally, that's like very, very exaggerated, and it might still expose him as gay, even if he went in at that. I don't know. It's just, I feel like anything he sings, even if he were to make a song about a woman that he loves very much, like it would still come out as gay. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, he really did go overboard as a gay man would, because really he was just literally explicitly stating in that Lie 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 song that he really does not like the fact that this woman is literally trying to have sex with him. Like, literally, there's the imagery of the woman really on top of him, and he's like, really, like, the essence of the music video is him literally like trying to get away from this like plump, nice looking woman that's supposedly his sister. As far as I know, I don't know if Serge has any sisters. I don't fucking know. But the thing is, even if he did, like, I really don't think this would be like a thing. Like, I'm just saying. So we all know Serge's character and system, because really one can really argue and say that, I mean, Serge's character is also an extension of Chavo's, Darren's, and fucking John's characters. Because I mean, why would you have anyone literally, you know, in a band with a man that's like that? I'm just saying. I mean, don't you think you would be in a band with someone you like generally kind of agree with? Lately, they've been trying to make it seem like they hate each other. It's kind of like the whole Logan Paul, whenever he fucking acts like he's broke, you know, I hate Mike. I'm so fucking done. Nah, bro, we got beef. Blah blah blah. 2 days later, Mike is sleeping in his fucking bed. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? Just find it so strange how like these supposed straight men just love, like, I don't know, it's just this weird stuff that they mention about women. You know, these type of men are the type of people to generalize women. I feel like straight men, because they're so obsessed with getting pussy and keeping pussy, feel like they go into this deep research. They go into this deep research to um what do you call that? Um maintain and maintain and be like, have the pussy obsessed with them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you have to go into deep research. Like, it's just not simply about getting pussy. It's like a deep research. And a lot of these straight men are like, no, I'm gonna choose intelligence to keep the pussy. I'd rather not be like all these other men. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm like reaching towards intelligence to keep the pussy. Like, I'm really getting deep into the pussy. And I really want to make a very, 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 very good impression to women or a woman. I really want to do that. So, and these men are doing things that at the end of the day, I'm like, y'all are really not even trying to make a good impression for women. Like, you're just flat out, I'm just saying, like, y'all flat out say things that women would look at and be like, I mean, they're gay because they're so proud about, like, killing women. They're so proud of it. Like, they make more than one song about it. And then they talk about assholes for some strange reason. Like, they just, for some strange reason, it's the stuff about assholes. Sometimes, I don't know, mathematically speaking, it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of gay. Kind of gay. And the whole, I was just looking at Mike Madlock's recent Twitter video, that little night shift thing that he has, and then he was talking about, oh man, guess why I'm always sucking Logan's cock? Because damn, like, he's gonna sue me. And I'm just like, so you're using this absurd reality that, like, kind of like the same, because it's like you're just exposing yourself, kind of like that one time Bobby Lee put y'all in this situation, number one, in a situation that just makes no sense. I don't know, y'all kind of all put yourselves in this situation. I think Bobby Lee was just the manager of things, like just exposing y'all's asses. Because number one, if y'all are straight, y'all would be like, okay, number one, why are we talking about this? Like, this is really awkward. This is really fucking awkward. I don't know. And usually, like, straight men, I don't know. I just have this strong feeling that straight men just don't like talking about, like, sucking their other straight friends' dicks, like, more than once. I don't know. I just think that they just, like, don't really like that. I don't know, because I don't really like, I don't know, it's just kind of natural. Like, when I'm hanging out with women, like, I generally just, like, not talk about, like, eating their pussies and, like, what would I do. Like, we're generally not in these situations where I'm just like, yeah, like, I would eat your pussy if, like, yeah, like, I might sue you, so you have to suck my cock, blah, 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 blah. Like, with women, I'm just like, no, because I'm gay. Why would I say that? I don't know, like, but anyway, what did he say? He said this absurd thing. Like that one time Bobby Lee was like, yeah, so yeah, if he's stuck underground, and then some guy pulled out a gun, pointed it at you, Logan, and told you, suck my cock right now. And Logan was like, oh man, I'd have to make sure with my girlfriend first. And I'm just like, something is just gay about this. Like number one, like what do you mean you have to make sure that your girlfriend approves of this? Like you have gone through, like, you're obviously gay because you've gone through so many fucking women and all of the fucking scandals that come out of them. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's just like it's too public to be legitimate. Like I don't know how to describe it. I don't have the words to describe this. Like, I don't have the words to describe this. Like, I just don't have the words. All I know is that the vibes speak for themselves. Um, Straight up, like the whole Mike Maglock thing, like that night shift thing, like it was the same thing that happened with Bobby Lee. Like he was looking for an excuse to start speaking openly, like proudly and loudly about sucking Logan's cock, because it's just like, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? And it's not like a very good joke at the end of the day. Like you're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, like really at the end of the day, like he's trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, like I'm Logan's bitch because I don't want him to sue me. And it's just like, no, like I don't understand, dude. Like that just makes no sense. Like, why are you using the excuse of getting sued by a man that's never going to sue you? That's the whole point. That's the absurdity that just makes no sense. And obviously, it's like you're coming out of the closet all the time, non-stop, every single fucking day. It's really absurd because it's just like you come out of the closet once, not every fucking goddamn day. So anyway, every single day. It's like you come out of the closet. It's so absurd because it's just like, you know, Logan isn't gonna sue you. He's never gonna sue you. You're like literally his butt buddy. You're literally with him all the fucking time, and all it's just like y'all are always trying to make it seem like y'all have something else to talk about. But then y'all always start eventually talking about like sucking dick, and I'm just like, why? I don't get it. Like, what's funny about this? I don't get it. Like, if anything, like you're gonna lose viewers and you're gonna attract a whole bunch of like, if y'all are straight, y'all are gonna fucking attract a whole bunch of like toxic ass fucking people. I'm talking about like fucking like homophobes off the fucking ass, like people that are literally against LGBT rights. Like, I'm talking about like literally. Because if you're straight and consistently saying some shit like that, like you're indirectly and indirectly, like literally, like violating the dignity of just homosexuality, like male homosexuality. So I'm just saying, like, y'all are so proud of this, and yet, like, Glad stopped calling you the fuck out. But I mean, like, because they're literally the organization that works regarding the fucking media, regarding against defamation. Like, you know, like speaking up against people that are defaming LGBT people, particularly in this case, the gay community. And Glad really just stopped calling y'all out. All they did one time was say that's not how it works when you said we're going gay. And then you went on this tirade about, that's another way that you fucking expose yourself, Logan. Because you went on this tirade about how you have always supported the gay community. And I'm just like, the only people who can really say always are like gay men, because generally people support themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Generally, people support themselves. You know what I mean? Like, even as children, like, children even engage in self defense. Do you understand? So it's just like, generally, people support themselves. So you're telling me that you've always supported the gay community? So that means that you were born gay. Because, I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, like, mm-hmm. Just saying. Anyway, because I'm just saying, because when you're saying always, it means that you're born gay. Because by age 2, that's when you kind of start getting things a little bit better. But if you're like 4 months old, you know what I'm talking about? If you're 4 months old, it's like kind of even really hard to, like, you're not really paying attention to who's gay or not. But if you're born gay and you're always supporting yourself, then I mean, technically, babies always support themselves because look at how much they fucking cry when they need something. So that's a way of supporting yourself. So if you've always supported the gay community, that means that you've always been gay because you're part of the gay community just by being gay. So you're born gay, so you've always supported it. I'm just saying, the whole thing using that excuse about oh man, blah blah blah, like Logan, I'm trying to prevent Logan from suing me. That's why I'm always sucking his cock. I'm like, you really looked for something just to use the excuse to say that, dude. And just before every night shift, there's always that introduction of Logan saying, Mike sucks ass. That's why it's amazing to watch him. And I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I kind of think that women in general, like, prefer their pussies eaten before their assholes. Like, I think it's kind of like a secondary thing. Like, assholes are, like, secondary. Like, I guess, yeah, women like being played with down there as well. But I think it's kind of like the pussy is primary and then the asshole is secondary. With gay men, though, it's like, obviously, because gay men don't have 3 holes, we have 2 holes. So it's kind of like, man, I just don't know how to describe it. Like, I think gay men kind of like find the ass like kind of like primary and the dick as well. Like, it's like a very different like sexuality as opposed to like heterosexuality. It's homosexuality. So I just don't know. I think it's kind of like gay to consistently have another man that's consistently in a way that's just like, dude, why is Glad calling you out? And why did they stop calling you out even though you still keep on spewing this shit about oh man, like no, I'm gonna be sucking your dick and no, he's a dick rider, blah blah blah. It's just consistent. And then Jeffree Star casually shows up and I don't know, it's just kinda as much as Jeffree Star is like, one of the bitches, like, nah, I'll fuck you up. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'll fuck you up just to fuck you up. I have a strange feeling. I think Jeffree Star is like a big advocate for LGBT rights. I might be wrong. I think maybe he could just be selfish and he hates everyone. I think no, that's just his theater. That's his theater. I think at the end of the day, Jeffree Star is actually a really good person. Very nice person. Anyway, hold on. But his theater is very like, nah, bitch, I will kill you just because I fucking want to kill you. Not because you didn't do shit to me. I will kill you. That's literally Jeffree Star's theater. Like, she was talking shit. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking tase your ass, bitch. Do you understand? Just like, to be known, like, it's just very dramatic. If any of you know Jeffree Star, I think, is educated in theater. So, because he is on stages a lot, so I think he might be educated in theater, but he's also obviously an LGBT person and an LGBT icon, so I think he might potentially just be an advocate for LGBT rights. So, why are you bringing Jeffree Star on your show? Because really, at the end of the day, it's kind of like bringing after all these statements about Logan and Mike sucking each other's dicks and riding each other's cocks and sucking each other's assholes and all of this as some joke as straight men, it's just kind of strange for Jeffree Star to be on your show. I don't know. I just think it might be a little bit strange. And then of course, who was it? Mike asked Jeffree. Number one, it's just like, no, that's not. You're outing yourself. You're outing yourself because it's just like, do you realize that you can just like, if you have a question about certain homosexual things, like, you go on Google and type it in, like, so easy. Just go to like out.com or go to like just type in like gay sayings. Like what are gay slang words? stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? And he's over here asking Jeffree, he's like, I mean, what's a bottom? I mean, like, kind of new to all this stuff. And I'm just like, number one, that's what men that are literally like thinking about having sex with other men say. Men that aren't thinking about doing that, like, but of course he's being absurd because he's already gay. He's just trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm new to this. I have no idea what this is. It's like, no, no, because even straight people fucking know what the fuck being a bottom or a top is. So you're just outing yourself in the most absurd and comedic way you can find. And really, I think a lot of these bitches this nigga is around are fucking CGI. Because if Serge fucking did it, this nigga fucking doing it. So I'm just saying, I mean, the whole Austin Wolf shit is fake. Obviously, it's fucking fake. Like, dude, I'm just saying, it's obviously fucking fake. It's obviously fucking fake because just like I mentioned earlier, like, on Friday, I went on YouTube to see if they fucking said anything about the whole court case. I didn't see jack shit. I'm just like, okay, so obviously nothing happened. It's fake. I mean, like, dude, I'm just saying, like, and the fact that people, like, stopped. I was looking through all these comments, dude, and it's just like, people only mentioned it the day of, and then suddenly it just died down so dramatically. Like, nobody mentioned anything about the whole Austin Wolf thing. Because if this were real and really scandalous, like, this shit would be, like, consistently talked about throughout every fucking day. Like, this thing would be blowing up. Consistently blowing up. I'm talking about, like, hella blowing up. And people would be talking about it every day. You know, in the same way everyone's talking about, oh no, he's one of the most famous gay people to have ever existed. I'm just like, okay, like, y'all are talking about him like he's at the same level as Lady Gaga. So let's just say that Lady Gaga is trafficking and sex trafficking fucking children and creating porn. She's a fucking child porn star with other child porn stars in the child porn industry. Let's just say that Lady Gaga is doing that. Because the way y'all are painting Austin Wolf is like he's literally one of the most famous gay guys to have ever existed. I'm being serious. Based on all these videos, like, people are talking about him as if he's one of literally the most important gay people that have ever fucking existed ever in the whole entire fucking world of fucking gaydom. And so let's just say that Gaga did that, what Austin did, Justin Heath Smith did. Let's say that Gaga did that. Wouldn't it be extremely incongruous and questionable and suspicious that everyone on the day of wrote so many fucking, because I'm telling you, you can look the comments up and it's just like, dude, like, people, they say like 6 days ago or 5 days ago, and it's just like literally everyone went insane on the day of, and then it's like everyone moved on. It's like, no, it's not that quick. People don't move on that fucking quick, especially when it comes to like this supposed fucking extremely popular celebrity. People don't move on that quick. People keep talking about it. I'm just saying, like, it eventually dies down, like, gradually dies down. It gradually fucking dies down. It doesn't abruptly stop on the day of. And then there's just like 2 or 3 people speaking about it in the aftermath of it. I mean, look at the comments. Like, I'm telling you, like, 99% of them literally were posted on the day of when he was supposedly arrested, allegedly arrested. Look at his Twitter page. Same thing on his Twitter page. Same thing on his fucking YouTube page. Same thing on every other, these videos that all these people made about him. They were literally like on the day of or the day after. And then after that, it just stopped. Like, I'm being serious. Like, it abruptly fucking stopped. So that's why I'm asking y'all, like, if Lady Gaga did this, would it be like that too? Because she's literally, like, he's being put on, like, the same level as Gaga by how fucking famous he is and so popular that he is. Like, what would y'all do if Gaga did that? Like, she's literally in prison, she's arrested, she's apprehended because she's been caught with child pornography and being a child porn star and fucking working as a director in the fucking child porn industry. So I'm just saying, like, if Gaga did that, would y'all literally just fucking call her out on the day of, and then the next day everyone's just like not talking about it? I'm pretty sure that people are going to be talking about this consistently until it dies down eventually in like a year or something. Because really, if Gaga did that, that shit would die down in like maybe three. I don't think it would ever die down. I don't think it would ever die down because it's just like, dude, even Michael Jackson, all that shit regarding him, like that shit has still not died down even after his death. So it just makes no fucking sense, the whole fucking thing about Austin Wolf. I mean, Justin E. Smith, to keep things legal here. It just doesn't make sense. And it also doesn't make sense why quantum teleportation exists. It doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense while Serge Tankian is over here, like, you know, while Rose McGowan and Lady Gaga are over here speaking out openly about telepathy and simultaneously replicants, and then suddenly, like, you know how sci-fi, like I mentioned earlier, it's all becoming real? It's like, I don't understand that. Like, technology-wise, I don't understand that. Like, how do these things become real and all of this other stuff is happening? Do you understand what, like, it just makes no sense. Makes no sense. Teleportation casually exists, and they're just like, oh no, nobody can do it. Only a little baby particle can. Oh my god. Only a little particle can. Not a whole bunch at the same time. That's impossible. It's never gonna happen. But watch as we casually say that mirror neurons are real, and then just flat out state that telepathy is real. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's real. Just because we said it's real and then you've seen it happen before, and then we call it a phenomenon, does not mean that it's fucking real, dude. Just because you saw those birds murmuring, that doesn't mean that it's telepathy, dude. It means that they choreographed it, okay? Like, birds, we don't even know how birds talk. When they're going, that literally means that they're probably, like, saying so much. Like, they're probably saying, hey, okay, so you're the leader, and you're going left, and you're going right, and then this one is going up. Okay, so we choreographed the dance, we read the script, okay, let's go out and fly and dance together. Oh my god, we're murmuring now. We're not telepathically connected. It's not like we're fucking like these, like, you know, particles that are entangled. Like, we're not entangled particles. Like, that's never happening. Like, nobody is an entangled particle. Nobody's entangled, and just because people have said that we're all connected, that's not real. Like, it's just not real, okay? Like, it's not real. Just because people have mentioned, like, everything connects to each other, to everything else, that doesn't mean that it's real, okay? It just means that people are crazy. That's what y'all are trying to fucking paint it as. It just means that people are fucking insane. They're so fucking crazy, dude. They're so fucking crazy. They fucking love, they just want their dreams to come true. That's the only reason why people say that shit, because they want their dreams to come true. They're so selfish. They want their own dreams to come true. Why don't they want my dreams to fucking come true? Fucking assholes, dude. That's literally all they care about. Their fucking dreams coming true. Their fucking dreams. Their fucking dreams. What about my dreams? What about my dreams? That's the only reason. That's literally at the end of the day what people live for. They just stay alive because they want their fucking dreams to come true. It's called having hope. Everyone just wants their fucking dreams to come true. That's why they stay alive. Or they stay alive because their dreams already came true. That's why a lot of people don't want to die and love immortality. But I think the Bible also mentions immortality and eternal life, because I guess, like, dreams do come true, and that's why, like, people want to live forever. I'm just saying. It's like an innate desire to live forever. I'm just assuming that, but I mean, I'm being serious because, like, how many of you kill yourselves? Mm, Not that many. How many of you take medicine? Okay, there's your answer. Like, practically all of you fucking take medicine, then y'all drink water. Y'all do things that keep y'all alive, so I'm just fucking saying y'all make no fucking sense. So, obviously, like, y'all are pointing towards immortality because y'all always fucking do things to keep yourselves alive. So, this whole Austin Wolf shit is fake, obviously. Uh, and then y'all are saying, he's not even a human. I'm like, oh my god, you are so stupid, dude. Like, I really think that so much of the shit that he's posted is fake, like the CGI pornography. Like, I think actually, like, practically all pornography is CGI. Because we're dealing with, like, private matters. Like, sexuality is naturally, like, a private matter. Unless there's a crisis going on. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Oh my fucking god. Unless there's a crisis going on. Suddenly it becomes everyone's business because there's a fucking literal crisis going on. Do you understand what I'm talking about? There's a crisis going on. There is a crisis. Somebody is fucking suffering because of it. But the whole thing about Austin Wolf, it's like, that's not even a crisis. It's fake. It's a fake crisis. Crisis actors, all that shit. I'm talking about a legitimate crisis. Child pornography. Bitch, y'all so fucking stupid. Why are y'all trying to force me to believe this shit? Why are y'all trying to force me to believe this shit? Like, I'm just saying. That whole midget thing was fake, dude. He didn't have sex with a dwarf. It's CGI. Dude, I'm just saying, it's CGI. Nobody does that shit. It's too incongruous. Way too incongruous. Like, nobody has a fetish for that either. Y'all need to stop with this fetish bullshit. Nobody has a fetish over that. I'm being fucking serious. And the fact that y'all can teleport and shapeshift, it just makes it so obvious that dwarfism is a deliberate act, dude. Like, it's a deliberate act. Y'all fucking shapeshift. You fucking lying ass motherfuckers. Y'all shapeshift. How the fuck does teleportation exist in this universe and then y'all over here fucking playing stupid? I don't understand. It feels so much like I'm the only one that fucking knows what teleportation is at this fucking point because nobody is really thrilled about it. Like, I swear to God. Imagine discovering that's how y'all expose yourselves more as fucking aliens and extraterrestrials because it's just like, dude, like, how the fuck do you run into teleportation? Like, it's so insane, like, globally, how people haven't just fucking ran around freaking out. Like, dude, what the fuck? They fucking discovered teleportation! And people are just out in the streets celebrating. It's just like, dude, it's the most insane phenomenon because they're flat out stating that there are literal particles they can literally see. Like, they literally, doesn't matter where the fuck they're at in the fucking universe, they can literally, those two particles are entangled. They know exactly where the other particle is at all, like, what they're doing at all fucking times. Y'all over here, no, that shit can never exist. That shit can never exist. Y'all are so weird, dude. Like, that makes no sense. Like, it's practically teleportation, dude. Like, it's practically a message, really, truly, and honestly, that we can communicate through long distances towards something that's instantaneous. It's not even the speed of light. What the fuck, dude? Why are y'all so fucking, like, I don't understand this, dude. I just don't understand this. Oh god, I don't understand any of this. Like, teleportation, they just flat out literally stated, oh yeah, teleportation is real, and like no one in the world is like tripping about it. No one's like, oh my god, we want to see it. Funding, like, it's not like the entire world got together, because you would really think in a situation like this where literally the fucking scientists just flat out state, okay, teleportation is literally like, we're literally like right there. Like, we found quantum particles that are literally entangled. Like, the other one, it doesn't matter what distance apart they are, the other one knows what the other one is fucking doing at all fucking times. How does that happen without the speed of light happening? These are particles. Nobody gives a fuck. It's like nobody fucking donated money. Nobody's fucking going crazy. They're like, I'm just saying. Same thing goes with quantum computers. Like, nobody, at the end of the day, nobody's like going crazy. Like, nobody's tripping. Telepathy, the mirror neurons, the AI, really at the end of the day, like, people are just like very nonchalant about AI. Like, I've noticed that. Like, people aren't very like too like extra excited, because I mean, go outside, it's so simple. Go outside, like, people aren't like clapping consistently together, like, yes, like, there isn't this sense of excitement all over the place, like, of newfound technology. That's very suspicious. It makes me think that y'all are just all extraterrestrials, and this technology has always existed. And y'all are over here fucking playing games, trying to fucking make it seem like these things are improving and improving and improving. It's like, no, y'all have control over this shit that y'all expose or not. I'm just saying, because I don't. Fucking. Oh, teleportation! It's just right here. They're just calling it quantum teleportation casually. Nobody gives a fuck. So that means that, yeah, like, y'all are extraterrestrials, because someone, if collectively the entire human race has not seen some shit like this before, people would be tripping, because that's what happens when you see something for the first time. You are awed by it and you can't stop talking about it, dude. Okay, so good